About the bone defects and the need of the biomaterials. Here the process of osteostimulation that is taking place in our body to heal the bone on its own. Osteostimulation is a self-healing process of the body to heal the bone itself. So this is a defected bone on which this osteoblast cells, that is the bone forming cells, single nucleated bone forming cells, get deposited to form the new bone and led to the bone regeneration. Actually, body consists of our bone consists of two types of cells. First is osteoblast, that is bone forming cells, and other is the osteoclast, that is the bone resorbing cells. So osteoclasts are the bone forming resorbing cells that dissolve the mineral phase of bone with the release of the calcium and phosphate ions for the metabolic activities in the body. The bone formation in the human body take place on its own, or healing of the any fracture, minor fractures or any minor defects can be take place on its own. But like major trauma, long bone defects, and the which are major, the bones fail to recover itself. So at that time, we need the grafts or a metallic implants for the healing of the bones. That is the our tradition method, that's ongoing tradition method to for the bone regeneration, for the bone or the healing of the bone defects. The different types of the bone problems, bone defects are the long bone defects, osteoporosis, bone trauma, and one of the defect we are talking about the osteoporosis, in which the bone loss take place with the aging. That we osteoporosis we can see in the old people, that in this the imbalance of the osteoblast and osteoclast cells take place, and the new bone forming cells decreases in the after after the age of 45, so led to the osteoporosis. The osteoclast cells have the tendency to resorb the bone with the release of calcium and phosphate ions for the metabolic activities in the blood, but without formation of new bone. So here in this picture we can see the normal bone density and the osteoporotic bone. The bone density decreases, and this is a severe case of osteoporosis where the calcium and phosphate decreases in the bones and led to the osteoporosis. The this picture showing that the with the age the bone formation decreases and the backbone also get tilted. We can see this problem in after the at a particular age above the people who are under above the age of 45. So there is the bone loss start from the age after the 45 and led to the osteoporosis. So the different types of metallic implants, grafting are used to for the treatment of bone defects. Metallic implants are highly temperature dependent, toxic to the surrounding tissues, surgery required many times and causes very high pain. Whereas grafting are of three types: autograft, allograft and xenograft. Autograft from tissues obtained from one part of the body to another of the same species, same body, and the problem associated are the surgical wound problems, infection, high blood loss, chronic pain, and also limited supply of this type of bone graft. Allograft tissue obtained from the same species, and there is also finite risk of disease transfer, also low structural and mechanical integrity, slower incorporation, and limited availability. Wherein this xenograft, the tissue obtained from the different species, that is human and an animal. And problems are virus transmittance, infection, and retarded cell growth. Now, the what is the need of the biomaterial? Why the biomaterial is better? Biomaterials have a good ability to bond with the bones and the soft tissue, good rate of bone regeneration, porous nature for the better growth of appetite layer. And what is the appetite layer? Which mimics the human bone, and also provide the cell attachment, rate of degradation match with the bone which has to be repaired. Also non-toxic to the tissues and independent of temperature, and the only once the surgery required when they are implanted in the body. So this is the main idea why we need the biomaterials and what is the main purpose of the biomaterials. So please follow my channel for the more updates about the biomaterial, recent updates by the research of the biomaterials, and the what ongoing research taking place in the field of biomaterials. Thank you.